football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Hello and welcome to Gerald Ford Stadium in Dallas, Texas, the home field of the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And we have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Trying to find some room. It's Howell. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
Hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He hands it off from the gun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Way downfield for a huge gain. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. And the fair catch is made. Always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. To the Wolves. placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The linebacker shifting around now. Bringing pressure. Caught inside the red zone and still running.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down for the offense.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Tight end goes in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Nolan. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he makes the grab. They convert the 2-point try and now lead by 8.
South Carolina 8, SMU 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Mustangs offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's contact on the throw. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. Important 2nd down play coming up. Using his legs. It's Harden. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down?
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The pass rush closing in. That's reeled in. It's Jacobs. He's brought down after a big 1st down gain. His 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Back to throw. It's Nolan. He finds the running back in the flat. In the clear at the 25. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
They moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now getting creative. A handoff to the wide receiver. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, this is a danger when a defense gets too comfortable. Here they hone in on the action to one side, and the reverse catches him completely off guard for the big score. Great call by the offense to catch this defense napping.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Using his legs here. That's a big hit at the end, but getting a fresh set of downs.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
First down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First down. Looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Look out, room to run here. Touchdown, Mustangs, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
But that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw here. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. What a catch! And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Scrambling around and looking downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a first down. QB keeper all the way. They test the middle but get stopped. That run goes nowhere. Offense getting set. It's second down.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here
he's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Design quarterback run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point goes up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
He escapes the pocket. Now looks deep left. He had all day. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for him.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
The ball is caught, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Gamecocks looking to use the out-tempo offense here. To throw, it's Nolan. Running out of time in the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Trying for a fourth down completion. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Incompletion sets up a second down. To throw, it's Nolan. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught, can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion.
29, SMU 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. A quick throw to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Breaks loose at the 45. And the defense wraps him up. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Ball handed off. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Pressure is coming. Finds his man. It's Barber. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Pass rush closing in. The ball is picked off. He could go. At the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
South Carolina, 39. SMU, 14.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here's the handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Let's it fly to the wideout. That's caught. It's Cooper. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Defense is coming after him. And that catch is hauled in. Second down play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. To the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. The Mustangs line up with a first and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll be brought down.
He's tackled at the 5-yard line. Brings up second and goal.
Second down and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Game moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he makes it in. The two-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they'll use the ground game here. He's found some room at the 45. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Man tackled after a small pickup there. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive.
Touchdown, South Carolina. They are pouring it on now.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score South Carolina.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Tight end makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. Nobody can bring him down. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the 1st down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a 1st down.
Contact as he threw it. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
South Carolina.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to...
Breaks into the open.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.